So Candace Owens has been a hot topic on Twitter lately with all the drama surrounding everything. And really what's happened is that you have people that are defending her and then people that are attacking her on the other side of it. And at the end of the day, the point is that we need to apply logic to the situation. That's always been my position on everything, is that we apply common sense to the issues that are taking place right now. So Ben Shapiro was speaking with Megyn Kelly, and Megyn Kelly is somebody that has been defending Candace Owens, even though she really doesn't know what's going on in the situation. And Ben Shapiro calls her out on this because you really just have to apply logic to the situation. So we're going to react to this video really quick, but just a reminder to like this video and to subscribe to the channel as well. And so let's go ahead and jump into this one.
For example, Candace Owens. I think that what Candace Owens is doing right now is evil. It is evil what she is doing right now. Okay, and I say that again.
But what?
Because
like I didn't opine on whether it's evil or not. But my position is it's really none of my business. And
why is it? But I have a question. Why is it none of your business? I mean, you comment on these things for a living.
I'm not mother of the internet.
No, but if this were on the left and somebody were accusing Charlie Kirk of his wife having murdered him, I assume that you would be talking about it.
Is that what Candace is accusing Erica of?
Yes.
Of murdering her own husband?
She's accusing TPUSA insiders and other members of the right wing, including Seth Dillon, of being involved in the murder of Charlie Kirk, yes.
Okay. Like I said, I don't take in that content, which is an honest statement. I don't have time to watch Candace's show.
I believe you. But the point that I'm making is that
friendship
should not, in our business, I think it's important. Listen, friendship should not trump.
We don't even know each other.
I understand, but even with Tucker, friendship should not trump our manifest requirement to speak out when people do and say things that are both detrimental to conservatism and morally wrong.
Okay, so I don't totally disagree, but I think the way of handling that, at least for me, is much different. So I saw things go south between you and Tucker.
So really, this is quite interesting because at the end of the day, for me, is that I'm no major fan of Ben Shapiro. I have problems with a lot of the things that he's said over the years, but at the end of the day, I call what is right. I mean, I was a fan of Candace Owens a long time ago as well. I mean, I had no specific issues against her. The problem is that when people say crazy things, I'm just going to call it out for what it is. And all we have to do is apply logic. Now, of course, Candace Owens went to Twitter and said, I never said that Erica Kirk did that to her husband. But missing the idea that she's implying it. When you imply something, I don't understand why we don't, once again, treat this situation the same as we treat it with Democrats, right? When a Democrat says something and they imply that somebody is Hitler or that people on the right are comparable to Hitler in some way, we treat that as them calling us Nazis. It doesn't mean that they had to say it themselves. So why is there all of a sudden a different level of evidence needed for Candace Owens to be guilty of implying the same thing about Erica Kirk? The thing for me is that we just need to go off of what she is actually saying. And that's what Candace Owens has done. She says she's declaring war against everybody. Who does everybody include? That would include Erica Kirk. I mean, when she's talking about TPUSA, that now Erica Kirk is in charge of, she has implied that she doesn't really care about the fact that he died by her reactions. Remember, the people that are attacking Erica Kirk, all we have to do is look at every audience and what's going on right now. The people that are attacking Erica Kirk are Democrats and Candace Owens fans. That's what's happening right now. All you have to do is look on Twitter. All the people that are saying she got over it too quickly and she doesn't care and ignoring what happens when she is at home and crying herself to sleep, saying that she can't even sleep in her bedroom and all that stuff. Just the absolute ridiculous amount of things that these people are saying against Erica Kirk is absolutely ridiculous. And yet they continue to do this. And that's what Candace Owens is a part of. And if you look at her comments, all of her comments are saying, yeah, Erica Kirk, there's something going on with her, something going on with her. She even said that everything in Charlie Kirk's life was fake. So that means that Erica Kirk, their whole marriage was effectively a sham. That she's saying it doesn't matter that she was his wife, that she didn't care or something along those lines because it was all fake. That's what she's saying. So she's implicating her in this entire situation as well. And the problem I have with people like Megyn Kelly is that they want to claim that they just don't know. They're just ignorant to the situation. Yet they're out there defending them as if they know everything about what's happening. How can you sit there and defend somebody when your claim is, well, I don't watch your show? But you didn't know what she said? I mean, come on. Like, why are we just being okay with this? To me, the problem is that this kind of stuff rots our side from the inside out. Because ultimately what happens is that I think that Candace Owens is very jealous of what happened. We know for a fact that TPUSA, when she was working with them at some period of time, cut her off a few years ago because she went off the deep end and Charlie Kirk didn't want to associate with her. So now this is her way of trying to get back at TPOSA, in my opinion. I mean, this is what it looks like when you're sharing 8-year-old text messages and trying to pretend like you were how buddy you were so long ago. That was 8 years ago, guys. I mean, that's during Trump's first presidency. That was a long time ago, pre-COVID, by even a few years. So she's sharing stuff from that time ago and then trying to pass that off as somehow being this revelation, this content that she somehow has. And we still have no way of substantiating these text messages, by the way. We have no way of knowing if these are valid or not, because all we have are all these messages, and everything according to what we've seen so far. There's no timestamps, which, by the way, she used to also criticize the text messages that they were using as evidence against Tyler Robinson. But those actually had timestamps, even though she said they didn't. She was talking about Discord messages that weren't even related to that. But her text messages have no timestamps at all. And of course, she also went to Twitter right after this as well and started putting out text messages about Ben Shapiro and Charlie Kirk talking about him. We still have no way of substantiating that any of that stuff is true at all. Candace loves drama. That's what she loves to do. And there's no reason why anybody needs to be jumping on this bandwagon with her at this point, because you're just going to get derailed with her. And every time something comes up, and we saw it in a video that I covered in a short just a couple of days ago, she doesn't have any evidence. When asked point blank, she doesn't have any evidence. Everything's just weird. She consistently says she doesn't know, but she knows. She just has a feeling about it. And that's a problem right now when you are discrediting not only a legendary person's legacy, his company, his wife, his family, and everything involved in that. You're basically saying all of that was fake. All these people are involved in it. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments about this whole situation with Candace Owens and Megyn Kelly and really Ben Shapiro. Like I said, not a huge fan of him, but I call a spade a spade. If he's asking the right questions and catches Megyn Kelly up on something like this, it's substantial. It matters, because all we have to do is apply logic and reasoning to this situation to determine how these things should be and how we should interpret all of this. So let me know what you guys think about that. But with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next one.